Dear audience and spectators, who knows not Romeo and
Sun, and kill the envious moon, who's already sick and pale with grief that thou art made up far more fair than she. Wait. It is my lady. Oh, it is my love. Oh, that she knew she were. The brightness of her cheek would shame the stars as daylight doth a lamp. Her eyes, set in heaven, would give forth such light the birds would sing and think it were not night. See how she leans her cheek upon her hand. Oh, that I were glad upon that hand, that I might touch that cheek.
Oh, me.
She speaks. Oh, speak again, bright angel.
Oh, Romeo, Romeo. Wherefore art thou, Romeo? Deny thy father and refuse thy name, or if thou wilt not but be sworn my love and I will no longer be a Capulet.
Shall I hear more, or shall I speak of this?
'Tis but thy name that is my enemy. Keep yourself if you are not called Montague. What's in the name? That which we call a rose by any other name would smell as sweet. So Romeo would. Romeo, cast off thy name, and for that name which is no part of you, take all of me.
I take you at your word. Call me your love, and I'll be new baptized henceforth. I never will be Romeo.
What man are you that hides within the shadows of the night to spy on me?
I don't know how to tell you who I am. My name, dear saint, is hateful to myself, because it is an enemy to you.
I have not heard you speak 100 words, yet I do know the sound of that sweet voice. Are you not Romeo and a Montague?
Neither, dear love, if either you dislike.
Why have you come? This place is death if any of my kinsmen find you here.
With love's light wings did I approach these walls. For stony limits cannot hold love out, and what love can do that dares love attempt. Therefore thy kinsmen have stopped to me. To see you look severe more frightens me than 20 of their swords. Look you but sweet, and I am proof against their enmity.
I would not for the world they saw you here.
I would not have missed the words you spoke.
I'm blush to think that you have heard tonight. If I should ask you now for vows of love, I know you will say aye. But if you swear you may prove false, you will say that Job does laugh at lovers' perjuries. And will you now call me too fast? When have you not heard me, I should be slow as ice. Romeo, trust me, and I will prove more true than those who play the game with far more cunning wit.
Lady, by yonder moon I swear that tips with silver all the fruit tree tops.
I swear not by the moon, the inconstant moon that monthly changes in her circled orb, lest that your love prove likewise variable.
What shall I swear by?
Do not swear at all. And listen hard. Are we too rash, too unadvised, too quick?
No. For this bud of love and summer's breath will prove a beauteous flower when next we meet. I promise.
Go and good night, and let sweet rest come to your heart and mind within my breast.
But will you leave me so unsatisfied?
What satisfaction will you have tonight?
The exchange of your love's faithful vow for mine.
I gave you mine before you did request it. My lady! Madam! Come on, good nurse. Sweet Montague be true. Stay here a while and I will come again.
I'm afraid all this is but a dream. Too flattering sweet to be substantial.
I think if you let me pure your purpose marriage.
It is, my lady.
I was sent to you to learn my fate. Where and what time you will perform the rite, and all my fortunes at your feet I lay. And follow you, my lord, throughout the world. My lady! If thou 1,000 times good night.
1,000 times the worst, Miss Your Light.
Romeo.
My love.
What time tomorrow shall I send to you?
At 9 o'clock.
No, not fair. 'Tis 20 years till then. I've forgotten why I called you back.
Let me stand here till you remember it.
I should forget to have you still stand there, remembering how I love my company.
I'll still stay and perhaps still forgetting any other home but this.
Good night, good night. Passing is such sweet sorrow. Let us just say goodnight till it be morrow.
Sleep dwell upon thine eyes, peace in thy breast.
Oh, did you come in? You will catch a chill.
Would I were sleep in peace, so